Now we want to welcome some of our young entrepreneurs from this area. We're going to start out with a young woman. She is currently being homeschooled. She is from Mineral Point, Claire Weisbrook. You've been doing this since you were 11 years old. Tell me about your product.
Yes. I make goat milk soap. My business name is Lacey's Lathers Goat Milk Soap. I have been doing this since I was 9. I got my first goat, and Mom and Dad had me sign a contract, and they said I had to pay for her. So I started a business, and it kind of grew from there. In 2005, I diversified, and I purchased meat goats because 70% of the world eats goat meat. So I decided it'd be a good, profitable market to get into, and I really enjoy the meat goats and raising goats. And I like meeting the customers and everything. It's very fun owning a business.
I heard the word diversified, so that's interesting. We're going to move along now to Jordan Leahy. He has 2 businesses.
That's correct.
Jordan, you're at UW Whitewater. You're from Mount Horeb. Your first business, window washing.
Yes, that's my favorite thing, and there's lots of windows to be cleaned, so I'm all about it. Come springtime, I'm quite busy, and it's a really fun business to do because I get to meet with a lot of people, and I really get to, when I clean, I get to talk with them, you know, I get to sit down and relax and clean as I talk.
Now, I don't know if this quite qualifies for diversification, but it is a whole different thing. You also do snowboarding apparel.
Yeah, what I'm doing with snowboarding is I started a clothing line called Emanon, and what it is it resembles No Name backwards in the mirror. So you're riding for yourself and to have fun with your friends. And hopefully with this, I can bring in money to help out Midwest resorts because snowboarding, as we know, global warming has had an impact, and it's kind of hard to get the profit and the money for the park. So this way I can get kids and people involved and really improve the snowboard scene of the Midwest.
Very good. 2 very different things going on here. And then the other gentleman here with us, first of all, we have Troy Vosseller from Brown Deer, and you are at UW Madison along with Ben Fiechtner. He is from Michigan, but Ben, you've got the Sconnie Nation apparel, despite being a Michigan guy. How did you 2 hook up to do this?
Well, we started, we were both freshmen at UW Madison. We met in the dorms, and we always would meet and talk about wanting to start our own business, doing something to have fun with each other, maybe make a little money on the side, but mostly to kind of leave our mark on campus. And so we used to brainstorm at the cafeteria, you know, in each other's rooms. And then finally, in the spring of 2004, we had always used the word Sconnie as sort of this fun-loving way of being able to refer to someone or anything Wisconsin-esque, if you will, anything celebrating the Wisconsin lifestyle. And so we said, hey, let's put that on a T-shirt.
And you're sporting it well today.
We are.
This could not be easy. How do you get started doing something like this?
Well, Troy's family actually had, his dad started a couple of businesses, so he kind of had the family roots. Also, just we talked to the UW Business School a lot. They have an entrepreneur center there, and they helped us kind of get our feet wet, I guess. A lot of it was really just with the internet and stuff, like checking things out, filing LLC forms and trademarking words and all that stuff. And Troy, being the law student, has had a pretty good legal mind to protect our trademark and those types of things. So it's been kind of hit and miss as you go, just kind of figuring away along the way.
Definitely a great learning experience, and anything that we do, whether successful or a failure, you know, it definitely is a learning experience.
Okay, now Claire, I want to come back to you being young, and all of you are. How do you decide to do something like this and then really stick with it? It sounds like you've had some good push and support from your family.
Yeah, they've been a lot of help for me, and I have a lot of support from the community, especially starting at Farmers Market at age 11. I go there and I was kind of like the baby, and Mom would leave me there to sell soap, and everybody would watch me and be like, you need food or anything. And it's been a lot of community support. I'm kind of known as the goat girl in Mineral Point, and I really just like doing it and have the dedication.
Yeah, well, now the question, Jordan, how long do you do something like this? Is this a lifelong thing?
You know, I think snowboarding is because it makes me really happy and it's my passion. And really, to get out there and meet new people, like Tyra is my whole family. It seems like, and when spring comes, I'm kind of sad to see everyone go, but I'm in window cleaning, so it's a good trade-off. But, you know, I do as long as I'm happy and I keep my mind busy.
Yeah.
I'll probably go on to something else, but for now, I think I'm pretty content with what I'm doing.
Great.
But it's fun.
So it sounds like it's all about the experience for all of you, and that's kind of what I was hearing from you, too. If you're a law student, do you jump out of this when you graduate?
It's something Ben and I talk about all the time. We always want to have current students involved. Right now we work with the marketing department, and we have 4 actually marketing interns that are undergraduate sophomores that work for us. But we always want to maintain ownership because it is something fun, and it kind of is our baby, like you were saying. It's something that we developed and we're able to see grow. But at the same time, we do want to be able to pass it down at some point, maybe to some other entrepreneurs and give them an opportunity.
So how do you encourage people to even think about doing something like this? It's overwhelming, I think, but you've all made it very successful and make it look like it could be pretty easy.
I don't know if it's necessarily easy at times. It's kind of hard to balance, I'd say. The toughest part is definitely balancing like school, extracurriculars, and the business, and kind of choosing like what time you devote to which. And obviously there's times where you don't always have time to study and that type of stuff because you got to get things done because a customer's counting on you.
Right
yeah.
Oh.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell us a lot of professors that he's skipping class, but yeah, and it's all trade-offs. And you kind of you set your priorities. Like obviously academics are probably our number one priority, but
Right.
there's times where we definitely focus on the business more than we probably should. But it's because it's fun. It's our passion. So
it sounds like you're going to kind of hand this off as you move along. You want to stick with it, but evolve. Are you in this for the long haul?
Yeah, I think I am. Maybe not the soap, but definitely the goats, and most definitely the meat goats.
Okay. Each of you, I want to give you a chance to plug your website or how people can get a hold of your products. We've had a chance to kind of talk about them, show them off a little bit. Go ahead and do that. Claire, how about your website?
I don't have a website, but stop by the Mineral Point Farmers Market on Saturday mornings from 8:30 to 11:30. It runs from like May till October.
Very good.
And it's very fun.
And I can smell the soap, and it smells wonderful. How about you, Jordan?
The M&On stuff, the biggest message I'd like to put out with that, this whole company is designed to give back to the snowboarding community. So that's my biggest thing, is giving back to the kids. I was very fortunate to have great parents and great people give to me, so I think it's my time to give back. So like the shirts right now are in Flying Fish at Tyro Basin and developing into other stores. So really, if you're purchasing that, it's really going to a good cause.
Very good.
And that's the best part.
Okay, and the window washing,
Window
real quick?
cleaning. Window cleaning is clearvisioncleaning.com.
Clearvisioncleaning.com.
Yes, and
Okay.
I am available come this springtime once the weather warms up. So,
He's ready to go.
I'm excited.
Okay, how about you guys?
You can see all of our full product line at Sconnie.com, SCONNIE.com. We also sell at the UW bookstore, and we also do custom screen printing. So any local organizations, businesses, charities need T-shirts, we do that
I think
as well.
we're connecting.
we wanted to make
See?
sure.
Yeah, good
Making some
networking.
connections.
Got it.
Thank you, all of you, so much for being here and
Thank you very
sharing your
much.
products. It's great, great.